Hey my gluten-free friends, today we're making Turkish style pita bread. This bread is really tasty and versatile too. You can have it straight out of the oven, you can make toasties, sandwiches, dip it and scoop with it. This bread is yeast free, which means that we can have gorgeous bread ready in less than an hour. I mean, how good is that? This leavened flatbread has a bread-like texture and is soft and springy, and it keeps best sealed in an airtight container or wrapped in plastic on the bench. Refrigerating does cause it to dry out somewhat, but that makes it fabulous for toasting. I find though that freezing it is the best way to store it, as when it thaws it has retained its moisture and springiness. This recipe calls for the bread flour you saw earlier, to which you'll be adding some leavening agents and a few of the usual ingredients I like to use. I'll pop the ingredients list and quantities in the description box below. This does look a little dry, but that's because I let the mixture sit for a bit during the mixing stage as I got called away, and the flour had started to soak up the liquid. But with a little bit of a kneading, my dough ball came up good and behaved beautifully, as you'll soon see. Remember to only lightly flour the surface during the first round of kneading, and then to lightly oil the work surface of the dough ball and your hands, and knead again. For those of you who are new to kneading, you just need to fold the dough toward you, push it forward with the base of your palm and give it a quarter turn. You'll continue this way until you get a smooth, soft, pliable dough ball, just like the one we're seeing now. Spray the surface of your tray to secure the paper. I use water for that, and spray the paper, the ball and your hands with some oil. Because for this next part we won't be using a rolling pin, we'll be using our hands to stretch the dough and to push it and pat it into shape. You'll only stretch it out a couple of times. It just makes shaping easier and lends to a nicer, lighter texture to the bread. So as you can see, it's quite a robust dough, and you can have a bit of fun there and just really enjoy the process and continue patting it out and shaping it until it's about 25 to 28 centimeters long and about 18 centimeters wide. You're going to use the reserved egg yolk from earlier on and mix it with about a teaspoon of yogurt and coat the surface and the sides really well. Now here's the fun part. Using 2 fingers or as many as you like, it's actually quicker, you'll make indents along the perimeter of the bread and make some diamond shapes. This doesn't take long at all, but I'm not very good at this diamond thing, so it takes me a little bit longer because I want it to look pretty and not like the cat's traipsed all over it. If you're enjoying the video so far, please think about giving it a little like. It lets me know that you're watching and it inspires me to make more content for you. You're going to finish up by glazing just a little bit more and sprinkling some sesame seeds and nigella seeds on it. And 25 to 30 minutes later, you'll have this beautiful yeast-free leavened flatbread on the table or in your tummy.